What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you from the coop. I have a NABO. Not just a NABO, 3 NABOs. So I'm going to save you the trouble of me opening them, removing all the packing and all that. I got one item on Friday, another package I got on Saturday, and when I was getting ready to do a video a little while ago about those 2 items, I seen the mailman pull up, which reminded me that I was getting a gift from a friend. So I'm going to open his, or show you. I already opened it. I'm going to show you what came in his little package. Not so little package. Little box. A lot of content. But first of all, I am smoking my Savinelli, Bing's favorite. So, this box came while I was out here, and I went inside and took advantage of it and made some iced coffee while I was waiting on the mailman to bring this up to the door. Salted caramel macchiato. Sounds fancy, but it's just some caramel iced coffee. So, this is the knife I use to open all the boxes. Some of y'all like to see the knives in action. Well, sorry. First thing I'm going to show you is something that's kind of special to me, and he didn't even know that the reason why I'm going to say this is special. And what it is inside of this pipe. Let me get another light off of it. GLP's Navigator. As you can see, it's from 814. Let me put it down for a moment. And in 2014, it still costs $14.99 for the 10. This is what's special to me. 8/26/14. 8/26 is my anniversary. He didn't know that. When I was showing my wife the package of it, I hadn't looked at the production date, and I was telling her, I was like, this is from 14, so this is like 9 years old. I flipped it over and said it was tinned up on 8/26, and she's like, wow, 8/26. And I was like, yeah, that's our anniversary. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a flake and a broken flake. But here's the flake. Try to get it to the camera. With the thing doing it sideways, I can't remember where the camera is. So it's right there. It's got a strong fermented smell from where it's been aging rather nicely. You can see from the Virginias, I don't know how well you can see, but see those white specks, that sugar crystal that's on there? And it's throughout. This camera doesn't do justice for it, but it's some good looking stuff, man. Nice, dark. Says it's got dark fired in it, but I smell vinegar. fermented, like, my wife said she thought it was like a figgy type smell. Everybody sniffer sniffs different. I get a little dark fruit, but mainly vinegar out of it. Fermented, not like an apple cider vinegar, but I don't know. But it's really cool, man. That's really special to me. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And like I say, I got a bowl of it going right now. Once I saw the date, I was like, I gotta smoke it. But that ain't all. He sent me a handful of cigars, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Only a couple I've had before. Couple of Lugion, a Black Label Trading, Guardian of the Farm by Aganorsa, My Father, Les Bijoux, 1922. All great cigars, all top quality cigars. And a carbon fiber, blue carbon fiber V-cut. It's beautiful. I have a rose gold Calibri V-cut, which I've been using for like 10 years. So it's not as sharp as it once was, of course. So I can take that one and push it to the back of the drawer and put this one at the front. That way I got a nice new cutter. And if you've ever used a V-cut, especially the Calibri V-cut, it takes a chunk out of your cigar almost like a slice of watermelon. That's the way it comes out in a big V. Very nice. Brother, I appreciate it. Sent me a bro note. I'm not going to read you the note, but his daughter drew me a... That's worth the package itself right there. His daughter is, I think he said she's just 3 years old. And I mean, look at that. Talent, man. Talent, that comes from a good upbringing. And for her to want to... I've never met this little girl. She's adorable. I've seen her in video and said hi to her like that, but I've never met her. And for her to send a little smiley face there, that's special. Thanks, brother. And I'm not getting really any tongue bite from this. I have the adapter in here, not a filter, and not a balsa system. So now let me move along to the other NABO. We'll do the one I filled it with a little bit of fluid. I got a new lighter, a Zippo. I like the peace sign on the flag. And it's a pipe insert that takes butane. Flint wheel. And it's low on fluid. You can adjust the flame. It's set at like a 1-inch flame. And of course, with it being butane, a little breeze doesn't let it light, but it'll be great for indoors and in the lounge and whatnot. I tried to use a Zippo again last week and I just can't do it. So that's why I got the insert. This is the Zippo insert instead of the Z insert that you buy from Amazon. This came from Zippo. So It's directional. When you do light it and it goes down, I need to put more fluid in it because it's not burning. It's got a flame about that long. So that's what I received Friday. What came Saturday was a little package full of Falcon stems and Falcon bowls. So I'll show you the first stem. It's called shillelagh because of the way it's twisted. Just the way it is. Typical bit on the end. Takes the dry ring. I've already smoked the bowl out of it. That's why it still has that dry ring in there. But when I got this one, I couldn't draw through it. It was almost like it was plugged up. Excuse me. And I couldn't see anything through there. Because when you look down through there, you can see daylight through the end of the... I know you're not going to be able to see it. But when you look down through the stem, you can see daylight. But this one you couldn't. So I took a 1/16 inch drill bit in my portable drill. And I started... First I took the bit and just worked it in there by hand. And then I put it in the drill and put it in. And then put it in a little bit and funneled it with the drill bit just a little bit. And then it's got a great draw. So just a little modification and it worked fine. So the one of the bowls that I got, I used it on here earlier, is a meerschaum. Like teardrop designs on it. And the thing about the Falcon, this bowl will work on any other stem. And then you got a pipe that'll be 6 pipes, 5 pipes. Ever how many bowls you have, that's how many pipes you have. So that's the first stem and bowl. The second stem is called Hunter. And it's just a plain black, straight, no thrills, no frills. But it had a good draw already, so I didn't have to do anything to it. And that's not the bowl that I bought. That's the bowl that I had. This bowl, they call this a ribbed bulldog. I'm gonna say because of the convex shape at that area. And like I say, you just put it on there and you got another pipe. I think that it being brown, it looks better on the stem that I already had, which is a brown stem with the dental bit tip on it. And when you put it on there, the brown on brown, I think that looks kind of cool. I think I'm gonna order me a brown, straight brown stem so I can use with the brown bowls. Because I think the brown and black, I mean, it looks okay. So here's the bowl I had. It's called Istanbul. It's a rusticated Istanbul shape. And it just screws right on there, and then you got a nice big bowl. Or just a plain billiard type pipe. Kind of cool. The last stem that I got, and they all came in, the stem came in one of these boxes, and all the bowls came in a little bag. So this one is called the International Stem. And to save me from taking it apart, because it's a little pain in the butt, it doesn't want to go back together all the way when you take it apart and put it. It takes a little bit to finesse it, but it has these little filters in it that go in the stem. But you can also use the dry ring in here, and this is a deeper cooling chamber. I'm gonna say it works sort of like a calabash, with it having the reservoir or cooling chamber or whatever you want to call it down there. So with it being as deep as it is, you could probably use 2 dry rings in there to make it even extra absorbent. And then with that other filter in there, it would probably be close to having a 9mm. So for you guys that need that you smoke a 9mm filter for whatever reason, mouth issues or tongue bite, whatever, this could be an alternative for you, and it's rather inexpensive. The bowls are under 20 bucks a piece. I think they were like $14.99 pounds, and the stems are like $21.99 pounds. So for 3 stems, 3 bowls, a pipe tool, and the dry rings, it cost me 143 pounds. But like I say, with this one, you can double up on the dry rings and then using that other filter. And then I think this black bowl looks pretty good on there. It's got a little silver accent around it. Silver. I think it's a pretty cool looking pipe. Like I say, I smoked that meerschaum bowl. I had to. It's Meerschaum Monday. So these are the dry rings. And I know that I can take a pipe cleaner, wrap it around a pencil, cut it off, and it'll be the same thing as one of these. But I just like the conveniency of taking the ring out of the bag, putting it in. Well, then you say, well, you can just cut up a bunch of them in advance. True. But I like using the dry ring just because that's the way I am. The way I roll, yo. So, and plus, the pipe cleaners I use are better than regular BJ Longs. I use Fallon pipe cleaners, so they would even be more absorbency for the dry ring use. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm hard-headed, stubborn, whatever you want to call it. So while I was looking on their website, it's from mysmokingshop.co.uk. This is their My Smoking Shop dolphin pipe tool. And it is reminiscent of a dolphin. At first I told my wife it sort of looks like a whale. But she said that the whale snout was more rounded than coming down. So I agree, it does look like a dolphin. It's cool. It works. Already tried it. I mean, it's a tamper. Let's face it, it works. And when you pull like all the others, when you pull that out, it gives you more area to get it down in the bowl. Yep. So I think I did pretty good. And with this pipe tobacco, I think I did real good. 9 years old, 10th on my anniversary. It's like I was supposed to have it. And it's good. It's Virginia with some dark fire. Get over there. It says, for centuries, men of the sea have known the pleasures of fine Virginia tobaccos, pressed and aged with a drop of rum. The addition of the rich dark fire Kentucky leaf brings a new dimension to the flavor and aroma of this timeless combination. Chart your course for a new world of enjoyment. Light a bowl and set sail with Navigator. Look and see if they give credit to who makes it, but it just says GL Peace. I don't know if Cornell and Deal was blending for them in 2014. So I don't know. It doesn't say, it just says glpeace.com pipe tobacco. There you have it. A triple NABO. I won't say in record time, but oh well. Because the air conditioner came on twice, I think, during this video. So I'm going to jump and finish up the rest of this. And remember, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff 'em and puff 'em.